It is arguably one of the greatest we've ever seen, male or female, on a globe. World champion over 200 metres 3 years ago. Some questioned whether she was in form. She answered those critics with a scorching heat and a brilliant semi-final. World indoor champion. PBs this year over the 200 metres and indoors. She's in the form of her life and she'll need to be. 10:81. Joint fourth fastest in the world this year, but this isn't about times, this is about belief and heart. Melissa Jefferson, the US champion, without question, the biggest race of her career.
Three times the Olympic champion,
an icon of sport, full stop. The only athlete in history to win 4 individual 100-metre medals. Shelly-Ann Fraser Pryce goes in 6. Shericka Jackson feel the thunder from her 2 more decorated, famous compatriots. She won the Jamaican national champs in 10:70. The veteran from Côte d'Ivoire, 2 silver medals in London. That was 5 years ago, but she proved in the semis she's still at the peak of her powers. The fastest living woman on earth, 4 times an individual Olympic champion, but never an individual world championship medal over 100 metres. This is a race that needs no hype.
100 metres.
Watch for Shelly-Ann Fraser Pryce getting out well, and she has done. She's bidding for a 5th world title, and she's going to do it. Shelly-Ann Fraser Pryce from Elaine Thompson-Herah. 5 world titles. 5 over 100 metres. She needed a quick start, she got a quick start, and with it she takes the glory. At last, Elaine Thompson-Herah does get her hands on a World Championship medal, but it's silver because it's glorious gold once again. Absolutely incredible performance.
She had the race from the start. She got out, she wanted it so bad. You saw throughout the year she was working on her 200. On her ending speed, because everybody knows that she can get out for 60. Can she hold it? She just showed, yes, I can.
What a run and what a champion.
What's up, viewers? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that throwback race. That was back in 2022 for the World Championships. Shelly-Ann Fraser Pryce was in the form of her life. Viewers, before we get into the details on this race, do us a favor by smashing that like button. Get up to us to 1,000 subscribers. It will be greatly appreciated. Yes, but back to the update. Shelly-Ann Fraser Pryce was in the form of her life. Arguably her best year yet, even though she ran her fastest time in 2021, which would have been 10.60 seconds. But she went really close to that in 2022 of 10.62 seconds. That would have been her fastest race. However, every race that she ran was within 10.6. She ran one race 10.72, but every other race she clocked 10.6. Rather, it was 10.67, 10.66, 10.65, 10.62, and she went on. She definitely dominated the Diamond League that year as well. So Shelly-Ann Fraser Pryce won the World Championships 100 meters and also won the Diamond League trophy because she was unstoppable. Running the 100 meters, she was unbeatable. Something similar to the year Melissa Jefferson had this year, where she dominated, ran some super fast times. But Melissa Jefferson ran 3:10.6. Shelly-Ann Fraser Pryce ran about 5:10.6s during that time, and yeah, she dominated. I think she only lost one race, and it was to Shericka Jackson. But she was definitely a force to be reckoned with in 2022. And based on how she was going, many thought that she would have gone 10.5 or possibly 10.4. She was definitely speaking about the world record, saying that she has it in her mind of breaking the world record. Just to show you the confidence that she had lining up as well. And when she stepped on the track, she was feared because everyone know it could possibly another 10.6 coming. And if you're not in a 10.7 shape or a 10.8 shape, then she will just totally blow you away. And she did just that in every single race that she won. There was no competitor. I think the closest to her was Shericka Jackson in 2022. Shericka Jackson was running really well, but Shericka Jackson was mostly dominant over 200 meters, and that year she won her first world title over 200 meters as well for Shericka Jackson. But Shelly-Ann Fraser Pryce, she even ran the 200 meters that year, also getting a medal, a bronze medal in the 200 meters, just to show you the form that she was in. She won a couple of Diamond League races over 200 meters as well, so she was very dominant. Fast forward to 2023, she got injured at the beginning of the season, and I think that really tipped the pot over. That injury, I believe, affected her 2023, even though she got a bronze medal at the World Championships. 2024, the Olympics, she made it to the semis, but due to the fact that she did not get a chance to fully warm up, she did not compete in the semifinals. But I believe injury, the way she was running, you could tell that she wasn't at her best. Fast forward to 2025, she made it. This would have been the year, or this is the year she plans on retiring. She made it to the final, finishing 6th this time around. So she's nowhere close to her best. And I believe that injury that she sustained at the Cape Kaino Classic in training back in 2023, that basically did it for her. And she know her time was coming. And it's a knee injury at that. At the time she got the injury, she was a rush to France to do some operations. But apparently she has never been at her best. And I think mainly what happened is that she lost the start. The finish is there, but I don't believe she has that start, that pocket rocket start. Normally when Shelly gets out the block, she's 2-3 meters ahead, and that gives her a boost. They have to catch her. If you're not fast enough, if you do not have a top end speed of a Shericka, Sha'Carri, or an Elaine, there's no catching her. And that's what we saw prior years to 2023. And now she's basically at the brink of retiring. Hasn't fully announced it, but she's giving hints that she's retiring, and we'll just have to say farewell. She'll be missed. We definitely didn't want this day to come, but unfortunately it has come, and we have to accept it that, hey, at 30 years old, she has given it her all, and she's definitely the queen of sprinting. No one has done it like how she has, and definitely made it to her last championship at 38 years old, competing with the fastest woman in the game. Definitely says it all, and also coming back after having a trial and running her fastest time as well. So just to show you her resilience and her determination. But we have to say farewell to Shelly-Ann Fraser Pryce. But definitely, hopefully, we'll see her back running some races, possibly charity races or something like that. But happy to show y'all this throwback race. This was back in 2022 for the World Championships when Shelly-Ann dominated the track throughout. Feel free to leave your thoughts on this in the comments.